Known as Barbados' First Lady of Song, she is the well-loved artist who blazed a trail on the entertainment scene since starting her career more than 4 decades ago. Good night and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Tisha Hines. Tonight, we celebrate Carlyn Leacock. It's a glimpse into the early days and a journey through the years. You're going to enjoy some of the earlier videos that we would have shared with you here on CBC TV8 and bring you up to speed on lots of what she was doing through the years and then later on in later times. Joining us first on set is a lady who met Carlyn as far back as 1987 when she was a part of the Richard Stout Teen Talent competition. Romancia Murray, thank you so much for making the time to come and sit with us and share a little bit about what you know of Carlyn Leacock. Take us back to that very first meeting where you were participating in the Richard Stout Teen Talent competition.
Okay, good night and thank you for having me here. 1987, Teen Talent, 17 years old, nervous, didn't place in my preliminary, but Carlyn was the chief judge and she suggested that I go through with the 3rd place. And it started from there. We built a relationship from that night.
Back then, what were you hearing about Carlyn Leacock as the chief judge? Because I had a little bit of a stint hosting the Richard Stout Teen Talent competition as well. And I recall that every year there was someone or there were a few people who performed her songs. So she was pretty much revered in those circles. What were you hearing as a fresh 17-year-old on the scene?
Well, you know, obviously there was a lot of respect for her. Almost whenever she was around, you would be very nervous, but she had such a personality that that nervousness would wear off pretty soon. She was down to earth. She was special. Absolutely.
Share with us, you know, one of the fondest memories or one of the things that Carlyn would have shared with you as a young entertainer that you brought through your life as an entertainer as well, because you've spent your life really traveling around the world and performing.
Well, I used to perform with Carlyn when she did her cabaret show. This was at Royal Pavilion Hotel, and then it went on to like the Hilton Hotel. But Carlyn was so down to earth. When she was changing her clothes, she never used to like, it was just, I don't know. She had a thing about her that really encouraged you to want to do this. And her music at that time was different. She did a lot of cabaret stuff along with her brother. So it was pretty new, it was different, but Carlyn used to always be motivating you, encouraging you, teaching you stuff, even like clothing, makeup, hair. She never ceased to share.
You know, this is absolutely true. Now, Carlyn grew up as a part of a really big family, and we've heard about the Leacock family for quite some time. Over the years, we've had an opportunity to see many of them performing as well, and they also grew up deeply rooted in the church as well. It's said that Carlyn inherited her musical talents from both her parents. Now, in the early years, the much sought after artist performed songs 7 nights a week. We're told that she was definitely in high demand. And at age 24, the tender age of 24, contracts came rolling in as well. She also had an opportunity to perform in other places. We're told she performed at Madison Square Garden, as well as in Brooklyn and Boston, in Trinidad and St. Kitts, across the region. And of course, right here at home at the Hilton Hotel. As you mentioned, Romancia, yes. She also had an opportunity to perform a cabaret show across the island. Now, she worked with Charlie and the Cyclones, the Escorts, and she also worked with Chocolate Affair. I'm sure you remember that band. Ken Jones was also a member of Chocolate Affair.
I met Carlyn Leacock at Sunset Crest years ago. I was playing some drums in a band, and she walked in and she was singing that night on the show, and that's how we met first time. Well, after that, we formed a band called Chocolate Affair. Mr. Welch, Sox Welch, Roy, Leonard Griffith, and I, and we asked Carlyn to sing with us, and she was the lead vocalist with us, and we played at many hotels. Hilton, Ammon Beach, Ammon Resort, I think it was in them days. Sam Norris Castle, you know, on the Jolly Roger. Every week we played on the Jolly Roger, and that was a fun time. She was a fun girl. We talked a lot of crap, you know, a lot of foolishness, you know, and she liked a lot of fun, always smiling. Yeah, I like it too, so we gel well. She was very serious about her music. I remember when we did a show back in, I think it was 1983, at the Globe with her. She was very professional. I mean, I think the first time a band ever played in like the pit, you know, she was on stage and we were down in the pit. It was really very professional lady, very, very professional. I think she was very, she was outgoing to me, but she was still personal. She was kind of like, I think she had a lot of things. Carlyn had it kind of rough a little bit too, you know. I think that's what happened. And she wouldn't let people know. She would always carry this like aura that everything is okay. But I know deep inside she had it hard with the 2 kids and all that, trying to make some money to support the kids. I guess she was the mother, and I guess working at night with the band. And the kids, you know, like, she had them very well disciplined too. And Jan always remind me that at Sam Norris Castle, for example, when we take a break, first of all, she would tell me, Jan would tell me, she would know the set by heart. So she would hear, okay, mommy coming now, because mommy coming to check on her. And I would take a Shirley Temple for them. And Jan reminded me of that recently. Somebody so she don't even like Shirley Temples anymore. But Carlyn took care of her kids, I would say, you know, and she would ask the security to check on them, you know, and those kids, I'm proud of them today because of how they came up. They had to do their homework in the car while she performed. And I mean, that would happen nowadays, you know. But, and they came up to beautiful young ladies, and I admire Carlyn for that too, right? Because she wanted to make the money, you know what I mean? In those days, we made some money playing at hotels, not nowadays. Nowadays, the hotels don't pay no money.
Are a few photos. Thanks so much to Ken Jones for sharing with us. These are photos of Chocolate Affair performing on the Jolly Roger back in the day. Just look at how gorgeous Carlyn looks. She was always well dressed, and she was known throughout the entire time, obviously, for the way she dressed and how she presented herself. That definitely was one of the big strong suits that we remember about Carlyn. How you feel when you look on and you see photos like that, and you see that she was around for so many years, but she took you under her wing and allowed you to come out to perform with her, to be able to really share her craft with another generation of performers in Barbados?
I feel honored. I really feel honored because it is because of her that I do the same thing. I help others. I don't think twice. And she taught me there are no words.
All right.
She was free. She never made you feel that, no question was stupid. She said, come, 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 ask me, tell me, what you want to know, what you want to know, come. We put on this, we put on that, zip up my dress. And she got it. And then when I went on the cruise ship, I realized Carlyn already had this down pat. The way when I went to the theater and I see everybody performing in the theater, this is Carlyn, this is what she was doing. This is what she was preparing me for, indirectly.
And speaking of it being Carlyn and all that she was preparing a new generation of singers for and what she loved to do, let's share with you now some memories, Cabaret style, with Carlyn Leacock.
A jigsaw with the pieces out of place. Come on over. Put a smile back on my face. And if all my bad days came at once, you would know just what to do. Come on over. Baby, you will see me through. And if you think I need you, come on over. Bring your love around. You can dry away my tears. And if you think I need you, come on over. Bring your body down. You know I will be here. So bring your love around. When I cannot see in front of me, and I know my darkest day, come on over. You can take it all away. And if you think I need you, come on over. Bring your love around. You can dry away my tears. And if you think I need you, come on over. Bring your body down. You know I will be there. So bring your love around. If you think I need you, come on over. Love and song, and I want to sing. about love and song, and I want to sing.
Tonight we celebrate Carlyn Leacock. It's a glimpse into the early days and of course a journey through the years. Joining us now, we have Eleanor Rice, who knew Carlyn very well and for many, many years. Speaking with Eleanor about her relationship with Carlyn really made me smile, because what Eleanor said is, you know, she has no clue when they met. I know exactly what you mean. When you meet someone that you feel so close to, that it's almost like you've known them for your entire life. You can't necessarily remember, where did this relationship start? You somehow think maybe it started in church. Welcome, Eleanor.
Well, thank you very much, and I want to say thank you for the invitation to be here. Carlyn and I were friends from the time we met, and we clicked. And one of the things that she used to call me, my girl, every single time. My girl, you're going to the gym this evening. And we were gym buddies, and we just used to go any and everywhere together. At the end of the evenings at the gym, we would go into the sauna, and there used to be like 8 to 10 persons in that sauna. And when I hear the call-in programs on the radio now, I said, this is not where it started. We used to be in that sauna just talking about issues that went on into Barbados. And I am speaking about people in high positions and just any and everybody, but there were about 10 to 12 of us used to be in that sauna just talking. So Carlyn and I we've gone way, way back, and she was a friend. But the one thing I keep remembering, and from the time I heard about her passing, my girl, you know, and even when she was in the hospital and she sent the message to me, the message was, your girl. She didn't start by saying, she said, Ellie, your girl is in the hospital. You know, and I said, this is so her. But then it was saying, you know, she wasn't the person that sent that message. For whatever reason, I said, well, no, that can't be her. But Carlyn was a friend. And one of the things you will remember about Carlyn is her laugh. She had a laugh that when she laughed, you laughed, because it was a bit infectious. But we did a lot of work together. We did the Cabaret at the Hilton, and then we went somewhere else with the Holiday Inn, or the Island Inn, sorry, the Island Inn. And the strangest thing about Cabaret is that I told Carlyn last year, I said, Carlyn, it's time for you to look back and let us go and do this Cabaret again. And she said, Ellen, you think that we could do it again? I said, of course. I said, of course, we can go back and do this. So it was not meant to be.
Talk to me about Carlyn's approach to her work, because we could see it in every performance. We could see and feel her love for the stage. So talk to us about her approach to getting things ready, you know, getting ready for the stage, getting performances ready. I can only imagine that, you know, she was, and we got a glimpse into it when we talked to Romancia. She was really that person who kind of stood around and said, I want this to be precise. And we're going to hear a little bit more about that as the show goes on. But talk to us about her approach to her craft.
Professional. And it had to be right. The booklets, if she was printing booklets, the dress code, as Romancia would have said, whatever Carlyn was helping out with or doing, it had to be done the correct way. And you know, as you look on in life, when you meet a person, you have to learn something from them. I do what I do now, and I know that I have taken from Carlyn, and without knowing that Carlyn would have passed, I know that I took a few leaves out of her book. In saying that, I mean, when you're doing anything, make sure and have every corner covered. the cabaret. She did the Carlyn, and we did Carlyn in concert many years ago. And I remember Dorsey Boyce, he said to me, Elna, I am putting you in charge of the backups. I said, okay, so what do I need to do? He said, just make sure that y'all look real good and that you're singing right. And I went out and I got the clothing done, and I said, it has to look like Carlyn would love them. It was a black dress, but they were done nicely. And when it was finished, we gave back the dresses to Darcy. But what, you know, that about me, a professional, you have to do it the professional way. But Carlyn was a stickler for how it looked, how it sounded, and the final outcome had to be perfect.
Well, we can see that from all the outfits that she wore.
Yes.
As I was going through the Cabaret shows, and I mean the hours upon hours of footage
Yes.
that we have of Carlyn and performances and so on here at CBC, one thing was for sure, just like you, Eleanor, she really, really had a knack for fashion, and she loved style. Talk to us about her sense of style through the years.
The dresses had to be right, and the dresses had to suit the songs, so that when she'd finished a segment and she went back in, that particular dress would be there laid out to come and do, and that dress had to suit the next song coming up. So it was a full show, even though when you are in the audience, you see the final effect. But when you are backstage and you are in the preparation mode, the area, you see all the different things. The wigs had to be the right wig, the shoes had to be the right shoes, dresses had to be the right one. So Carlyn knew what she was doing when she was doing those cabarets. And it is wanting to say that it went on, but I'm sure if there was one person that I could say did a proper cabaret, I would consider Carlyn to be the best one.
We're singing with Eleanor Rice, talking about and reminiscing about Carlyn Leacock and all she brought to the stage. Now, in 1994, Carlyn teamed up with her brother James of gospel band Promise, and they won the Barbados Song Festival with musical Matrimony. The song was penned by the most honorable Stetson Red Plastic Bag Wiltshire, and it went all the way and went on, and the duo won the Caribbean Song Festival later that year.
My love, my darling, I hunger for your touch, the long, hungry nights. Goes by so slow. Time can do so much. Are you till won't the rivers flow to the sea, the open arms of the sea.
Always beautiful, always gorgeous. Just like you said, Eleanor, I almost envisaged that particular dress as the black dress you talked about. When you talked about making a dress that was just right for her, that absolutely you know, fit the occasion. And I suppose that was around Valentine's. I saw the theme on the stage and everything.
That's right. Now, remember, the background vocalists were not moving. But Carlyn would be in and off the stage.
Yeah.
So we had to make a dress that suited the entire show.
Wow.
And that's what we did. That's what I made sure, you know, I love fashion, as you said. And I think you have to look nice.
Costuming for the stage. All right, so let's go back and take in that amazing performance that Carlyn and her brother James put down, not only for the Barbados Song Festival, but also for the Caribbean Song Festival to bring it home to Barbados.
Coming up now from Barbados, Carlyn and James Leacock.
Hi everyone, I'm Carlyn Leacock, and this is my brother James.
Hi, we're here to represent Barbados and Cabaret, and we'll be doing a song written by Stetson Wilcher called Musical Matrimony.
You know, we are here at Pescadero Bay, it's a beautiful, peaceful place, and we hope all the contestants are enjoying themselves here in Curacao as much as we are.
Yeah, we wish all them good luck too.
Suerte.
I don't want to sing alone. I need somebody to sing along with me. I want to let you sing alone. 'Cause with you is where I really want to be. I have a love song I really want to share. If you are ready, and come on over here. Come on, come put your harmony with my melody and make it so much sweeter. You're the missing melody to my puzzled harmony. The two belong together. Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? That's your melody and your harmony. They go hand in hand in musical matrimony. I've struck some bad notes in my time, and my song, you know, it really went out of tune. Well, I've lost my rhythm, went out of rhyme, but I never thought I'd be back on track so soon. See, music controls me. It satisfies with this world. Without it, I just can't imagine. Come put your harmony with my melody and make it so much sweeter. You know I'm missing my puzzle harmony. The two belong together. Can't you see? 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 That's your melody and your harmony. They go hand in hand. Melody, harmony. Oh, so much sweeter. Much sweeter. You know the missing harmony to my puzzle harmony. But you belong together. Come on, can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? That your melody and your harmony, but they go hand in hand in musical maximum. Come put your harmony with my melody and make it so much sweeter, much sweeter. Hear the missing melody, feel my puzzle harmony, but you belong together. So come on, come put your harmony with my melody and make it so much sweet, make it so much sweeter. To my puzzle harmony, that you belong together. Oh, come on, come put your harmony with my melody and make it so much sweeter. You're the missing melody to my puzzle harmony, that you belong together. Come on.
The CBU Caribbean Song Festival, and I'm sure that brought back a great deal of memories for many of us. Barbados was on a roll when it came to the Caribbean Song Festival, and there was a lot at stake when our people went to represent us because they had to bring the titles home. And James and Carlyn definitely brought the title home with that one written by the Red Plastic Bag. I'm sure you can recall what things were like at that time. This brought Carlyn to the Caribbean's attention in a whole other way, because this wasn't her performing the songs that we knew of her from the past.
No.
This was her in a whole new light.
Yes, and I guess like for Carlyn that would have been like, oh my gosh, y'all serious? If you know Carlyn, she said, oh my God, I can't believe this. I cannot believe this, in her husky voice. I will remember Carlyn forever. You know, and things like this song festival, like I guess she and James just decided after a while to go and enter. You can see again the dress code, how they dressed alike. All of these things were important to Carlyn. In terms of singing at the one that they won with the Caribbean, I did not see that performance, and you know, we saw it on television and all of that, but I surely would have been glad to be there to actually witness her singing that night, because I know how Carlyn would have been fussing and pomposetting.
Well, there certainly is somebody else who had an opportunity to perform a few times with Carlyn through the years and had a great deal of respect for her. He called her Bird.
Carlyn Leacock, in my mind, is one of the greatest artists that we have ever produced. I mean, without doubt. From her earliest days, I met Carlyn many years ago, not singing. She came to look for her relatives, you know, in Edmonton. And I saw this little girl. I was like, we were almost the same age, but she always had this outstanding, charismatic thing about her. Anybody who knows Carlyn knows that that's absolutely true. I'm very, very polite. Good morning, good evening, as a little girl dressed for Sunday school. She came to look for her relatives, which had been Elsa, Huey, Malcolm, you know, Myrtle and them, Marjorie, and so on. And I saw her father, but I didn't know. I thought he was Mr. Leacock, the other Elsa and them father. I said, this man there. So I see the man go inside. I said, hi, good morning, Mr. Leacock. He said, good morning. And so I walk up the road. And when I come back, I see Mr. Leacock coming down the road again. So I said, Mr. Leacock, yeah, good morning. And when I got there, then I realized there's two brothers that I see that look almost identical. It's Carolyn's father and Mr. Leacock. That, you know, I know from the time I was like twins, not just as brothers. Anyway, one time I went to a church and there was James, there's Peter, there's Janice, and Carolyn. And he's singing. They were harmonizing four part. It was just absolutely amazing. I said, wow, these youngsters could sing. I never knew that the time would come when here I am on a stage with Carolyn by herself. And then we went to Cuba in 1979. And Carolyn, along with the escorts, Shirley Stewart, and the rest of the guys, Jack and them. The Cubans had loved that performance so much. Here you had a Jamaican group, I can't remember which group it was, outstanding group. Cubans themselves. You had people from Brazil, Argentina, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Trinidad and Tobago, other Barbadian artists. You know, as a matter of fact, we had over 6,000 artists and students. So it is a festival of Latin American and Caribbean music. And here was Carlyn Leacock standing up and delivering for Barbados, singing the Welcome the Morning song. Beautiful. Never forgot. And then when she did her concerts, she would always call me to include me. Sometimes I couldn't because I was doing stuff overseas, and she would never get angry, upset. She said, yeah, yes, you know, you got to make a little money when you could, you know. You got to make a little, and you understand. And when we did get together, we always did good performances at her concerts. Carolyn concerts were always of the highest class you could imagine. Always. Carolyn never sacrificed anything. Costuming, sound, band, lighting, venue, advertising, you know, choreography, you name it. Carolyn, for her, that was paramount. It was just the right thing to do because she didn't believe in second hand and second class and second anything. And then as a human being, my God, can't want a better friend. I used to call Carolyn in the morning, 12, 1, 2. And I hear long strips. What you call myself for now, nah? To make you miserable. And she would laugh. We talked till 3, 4, 5 in the morning. That was Bert. I never called her anything else but Bert because she could sing so sweet. She was just special, man. And you know, Carolyn never got the recordings that she deserved because when you hear her live, it was always better than the recordings. Because at that time, Barbados had no Eddie Grant, you know. But with whatever she got, she made sure that it was always the maximum she could get out of it, you know. And decent man, a great human being.
And of course, Gabby talked a lot about them working together through the years. This is one of those photographs, photo credit to Gabby for sharing this one with us, of how they were able to work together. And he also told me a story about them performing a song. He said he performed a part of the song off stage. just so when he came on, it was a big surprise to see that they were able to perform something a little different from what people were accustomed to seeing him performing. But he talked tremendously about the level of respect that he had for Carlyn. And it would seem that in the entertainment fraternity, and I've heard some Trinidadian counterparts talking about how well those of us in the entertainment fraternity in Barbados get along. And, you know, that seems to be something that was true, that held true when it came to how Carlyn related to people in the industry.
The thing about entertainers in Barbados, I picked up, I can't speak about anyone else. They love each other, but when it comes to competition, that is the separation. But people in Barbados love each other. It's a different type of love. One of the things I sat here and I remembered also is the last time that a lot of persons would have seen Carlyn is when we were doing the benefit for Fran Wickham. Carlyn was one of the ladies that we had chosen, Shade and I had chosen to sing at that concert. Romancy was also a part of the concert. And Carlyn was a hit that night. Everybody loved Carlyn. When the old ladies came out, they said, oh my God, we were so happy to see Carlyn. So Carlyn left a mark on everyone's lives that met her or knew her.
Love and a song, a tribute to the late Carlyn Leacock, known as Barbados' First Lady of Song, is brought to you right here on CBC TV8 with the compliments of Julie's Bridal and Tuxedo Rentals.
Harold Hoyt was obviously following Charlie Affair because he was in love with Carlyn. And we used to laugh because when we finished that night, Harold would kiss the microphone. The same microphone she was singing from, and we said, "Why you stupid or what?" You know, but it was fun because he was in love. Then I think he produced a concert in April 1983 at the Globe, which was a very professional concert, well done. And I think he was the producer of that show. And it was well attended and we had a great time. Memories, they got married. Yes. Maybe we were received very well because Carlyn was a beautiful singer. I mean, she took the band to different heights, you know. And we were well received with the hotel audience because we did a lot of hotel work. We did some outside gigs also, you know, I guess parties and Christmas parties and things like that. But the Jolly Roger used to be a lot of fun because that's a party boat and the tourists and all that. So we had some good times with her. Pleasant memories. She had this thing about her that, you know, we used to call her the Shirley Bassey. You know, she was like Shirley Bassey, you know, really great woman. Well, condolences to the family. I gotta say both families because her sister died just 3 days ahead of her. I actually did that funeral this morning. I gotta do Carlyn's funeral on Saturday. It's kind of hard and difficult because, you know, a sweet child But condolences to the family, and I'm so happy to know that I could take care of it at the end. I mean, I'm proud of that. That I could take care and give her my best at the end, and we will meet. And I know she's gonna join all the other singers, Smokey Burke and all those guys up there. I could imagine when they get up there, they're gonna sing really something else, you know. To the family, I know it's very hard for them at this time, and condolences to them and to John and Debbie, because I know that she brought them up well, and I know they love her, and it's gonna be hard on them.
Certainly hope we're bringing back some wonderful memories as we continue to look back on all the early days with Carlyn. Let's step forward a little bit now and tell you all about 2006, when a young man by the name of Ronnie Morris came up with an idea to do the Barbados Music Awards. And we heard a lot of people saying, once he awards everybody the first year, like what will happen the next year? But every year he continued to surprise us. And in 2006, he gave Carlyn Leacock a Cornerstone Award for the contribution she had made to the Barbadian entertainment scene through music and through helping a new generation of performers. This is what happened when she hit the stage that year in the presence of Rihanna.
Hers were the biggest shows in Barbados. Everyone dressed up to go to the Globe Cinema to see her on stage. Unquestionably, the biggest and best cabaret star ever to come out of Barbados. We are talking about the first lady of song.
Let's hear it for the tick-tock, the clock, Carlyn Leacock.
Everybody seems to make a fool of you. Now you think that everyone's unkind. Oh my love, I long for you all the time. I'd stand in line to ease your mind. Take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. I won't disappoint you. I'd see you through. Take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. 'Cause I'm giving back my love to you. You were going my world away from me. I couldn't get nothing to stay close beside me. Everything was going wrong, it seemed. Some strange force just spoiled all my dreams. But now a great change has come over me. My fears have gone away. The sun is shining down on me, and I can see a bright new day. 'Cause I've got a lot of song, and I'm riding high. Oh, I was wrong when I thought sweet love is best we had. Love, sweet song. And I wanna sing. I wanna sing about the joy sweet love can bring. mansion on the hill, big cars and diamonds by the score. But the thing we have, no man can ever take. Just the two of us now, who can ask for more? Baby, just as long as we have love, two shoulders we can lean on if we fall. Baby, just as long as we have love, we'll have it all. I know you must go, but don't look at the clock. Don't hear the tick-tock. Come close. I want this moment to linger. I want the time to stand still. Don't let the clock move a finger. Not while your arms are so near me. Why can't we go on pretending? Let's say the clock isn't here. This ending. Not while your lips are so thrilling. The clock can't know what I'm feeling. These precious moments we're stealing. Clocks are for fools who take time out for rules. Please take the time to make love. Love, no marques las horas, porque voy a enloquecer. Se me va para siempre. Cuando maneras otra vez, no más me queda esta noche para vivir este amor. Y tu tic-tac me recuerda mi inolvidable dolor. The time is flying away now. Darling, I want you to stay now. Please hold me tight for the rest of the night. Please take the time to make love.
I certainly want to thank you for sharing the time with us, and to you, Eleanor, and to you, Romancia, for sharing some of your memories about Carlyn. Thank you for coming this evening.
I want to thank you, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart, deepest condolences to the entire family and their friend circle, and Carlyn will always be remembered.
I understand. Here's where we say farewell to Barbados' First Lady of Song, Carlyn Leacock. Good evening.